Welcome, everybody. We are here. This is Cheeky Chaz. Yes, we are here. At Texas. Of course, you've just got me today in the commentary box. By myself. I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah. Welcome in, everybody. And, yeah, let's get this racing on the road. Yep, the sound's okay. Just making sure it is. Is the stream okay? I think so. Yep, looking good. Game Hall, I don't have the video, the intro video. I don't think you sent that to me. Or maybe you did. Sorry. If you did, I'm really sorry. Let me check. But yeah, welcome in, guys. How are you all? Looking forward to today. First time commentating by myself. Yeah, I ain't got it. Oh well. Not the end of the world. But yeah, we are here, guys. Ready. And yeah, I have not commentated for you guys for a while. But yeah, we're going to get going then already. We are going to get the show on the road. After a while. I've got the music turned down just for copyright reasons. But yeah. Sorry if the stream's not running in the best quality. My PC can't handle lots of stuff. But yeah, this is the best I can do. But at least I am here and we've got the stream running. So yeah. Let's get this going, guys. Right, so I've pretty much got a lot of the people who have added me in case they have to leave. I'm pretty sure it should be okay. And we're going to want that on as well now. Right then, let's get this going. It's raining already! It's wet! Oh, it's raining! That's not going to be happy for the drivers. In Q1, we've already got rain. Wow. So we do have 12 drivers here today. We've got 1 Alpine. We've got 2 Ferraris, 2 McLarens, 2 Saubers, 2 Red Bulls, 2 Haas, 1 Aston Martin. And yeah, that pretty much rounds out the grid. So the only people without teammates are Paul Diver and Robert. So yeah, it should be good for teams to try and help each other. But yeah, cars getting ready to go out now, already on track. Yeah, so it'll be good to see what they can do. Yeah, it'll be good to see. I am struggling to put the overlay over the top, which isn't good. That's annoying. The overlay will not work over the top. That is annoying. How will I get that to work? Yeah, so the media isn't overlapping, which is annoying. Which it should do. Oh well. Can't get the overlay to go over the top, which is slightly annoying, but it's the best I can do really for you guys. But yeah, we are here then. Sorry, I'm just trying to get that to work, but yeah. Got some cars out on track now. Let me get the spectator menu up for you guys. Everybody on Inters. Again, I'm just going to turn the game down slightly. So it's that one that's doing the game sound. Yeah, okay, fine. So the two Saubers heading out quite quickly. But yeah, the two Saubers heading out quite quickly. Is this sound okay for you guys? Am I too loud? Am I too quiet compared to the other stuff? But yeah, we've got some people starting their lap times already, such as Tinzo. Tinzo on a lap already. Let's have a look at his. Tinzo not looking too bad. His teammate is in front of him, also on a lap. I think those guys are the fast. Yeah, the McLarens were the first people to head out. His teammate, the Gleb, as he heads down the end of the straight. These guys will have wet. I don't know if it's for the whole session, but they do have rain, so it'll be good to see. Most people. Yeah, everybody's out besides Joshua, and the Gleb is purple, of course. Let's look at his teammate. His teammate isn't purple. So, yeah, clearly the Gleb is faster than Tinzo on this lap. Let's see if he can hold it as he comes around the right-handed corners. Yeah, I haven't commentated for a while with you guys, so it's going to be me just trying to get familiar with it all. But yeah, it'll be cool to see who can come out on top today. I don't really know about the championship fight and who's winning. I'll have to have a quick check. I remember some drivers who were doing pretty well. But yeah, the Gleb puts himself into P1. His teammate about to finish his lap. Teammate about 6/10 behind. So yeah, and now the Haas of Lyrian also just starting a lap as he heads into turn 1. The Sauber's coming across the line now. Toto, Thomas, and then here comes his teammate Salty, even behind him. So yeah, the first man on track was actually the man with the fastest lap. So maybe it was better to get out there first since the rain was less, or maybe it's getting heavier afterwards, or it's just the fact that the Gleb is faster than the rest of them. We'll have to see, as we've now got a Ferrari. I think of Andrew finishing. Yep, finishing his lap. It's not going to be a front running lap actually. It's going to be quite a slow lap. It's going to be in the 1:47.6s. Almost a second off of P4. Now we've got the Red Bull of All About Dre. He has actually invalidated it, so his lap won't count. There is a yellow flag down the back stretch, but that is actually just Gleb letting, I think that's Joshua through. Yes, it was. Now got Robert coming to the end of his lap as well. His lap isn't invalidated, so it'll be good to see what his lap is. Runs to the line. This could be the fastest lap of the session. It is. It's going to be a blinder overlap. A whole second in front of everybody else. Will that be the time to beat? Or will other people go in front? We'll have to see. Considering, yeah, there's still the whole rest of this quali session, and it might get drier later on. We don't know. I'll need someone to inform me. I don't know if someone's coming to the end of their lap. Yeah, Lyrian, I'm not sure, but as he runs to the line, what's it going to be? It's going to put himself into P2, just in front of his teammate Elizzy. Haas doing not too badly. I mean, they're still 9/10 off of the lead, which is still a huge gap to climb, as the McLarens are both pitting, as, oh, one of them hits the wall. That's not great. Toad's actually going to start another lap immediately. Maybe they don't. Maybe they've realised that it'd be a good idea that they both go together at the start of another lap immediately, using the same tyres. So maybe the rain is going to get heavier later on. So maybe they want to give it as much of a go as they can before it does get heavier. Both following each other on their lap. But let's turn over to our attention to Andrew. Is he finishing a lap? No, he's diving into the pit lane. Wildcat, no, he's still in the pits. All About Dre's actually about to finish a lap. So we'll be able to see where this puts him. Is it going to be pole? It is going to be provisional pole position. A 1:43.757. All about Dre putting himself into the top spot by 3/10 almost, which is actually pretty good considering. I mean, he was the last person to do a lap, so maybe the track's getting better now? I don't know. We'll have to see. Joshua's also actually on a lap as well. He's purple through the middle sector. Could Josh put himself into provisional pole as well? Is Josh quick in the wet? We'll have to find out. Swooping through the right-handers, which are usually a lot faster. Like to go wide through the last one so you can cut back for this one, or actually spend too much speed and too much time going through that one. As he comes through now into the braking zone of the final corner. Can he get himself into provisional pole? It won't be. It's going to be decent. Dre is Meraki Don. Understood. Cool. Thank you, Wildcat. I appreciate that. Are you going to head out there, Wildcat, or not? You should. But yeah. Meraki, actually, that is then, in the top spot. As Josh actually gets himself into P4. Not a bad lap by him. Here come the Saubers finishing their lap. Not a bad lap by Thomas. And Salty, he's also improving. And he doesn't improve by... Actually, he loses a lot of time in the final sector. So, yeah, he doesn't improve. But his teammate does, and his teammate's up to P3. Everybody trying to get their laps in as fast as possible, clearly. Unfortunately, I got a quali ban again because the same person keeps targeting me. Oh, no. Well, Wildcat with the quali ban. I have no idea what's coming on. I just got told to commentate and I arrived and drove. It's a little bit like what I did this morning. But let's have attention turned to Meraki Don once again as he starts his second lap. So let's go on board with the man 3/10 out front. We thought Robert's lap was going to be not beaten, but scrap that. It was. So is the track getting better or is it getting worse? We'll soon see. Thomas did improve by a lot, so maybe the track's getting better. We'll have to see. No worries, though. He ain't here, and I feel top 10 is in reach. Oh, wow! Alizzi actually putting himself into provisional pole with that lap in the Haas. He's also got Pool Diver just finishing a lap. 2/10 improvement. Actually, he's going to start another lap as well, straight after. So, a lap without ERS and still does pretty well. Josh, I think, is done on this lap. What about Thomas? Is he still on one? I think Thomas is about to start one. It's been a quick lap to try and get round. Dre is a tiny bit up. Only a tiny bit. So he'll need a little bit more in this final sector. Let's see this second sector. Is it purple? It is purple. He's 5/10 up. Wow, Meraki Don is flying. So I didn't know Dre was Meraki Don, but I assume Meraki is still leading the championship. I'll have to check the standings in a second to inform you guys. But yeah, this isn't looking too bad. As he's coming around the final few corners, clearly the track must be drying up. Oh, he almost loses the rear. Meraki almost losing the rear as he comes around the final couple of corners. Clips the inside curb, gets the power down, low fuel, which is going to help him here. Into the final corner, power down, nice and early. What's it going to be? Is it going to be in the 142s? It will be, by a second. Oh my days, what a lap. That is going to be a tough time to beat. And the rain, I think, has stopped as well. Yeah, so it's going to be drying up at the end of this one. So I wonder if anybody else will go out on the soft tyre right at the end. Because as you can see, if we go into a different camera, the rain looks as if it's stopped. I guess at the front of the track it has. Around here, maybe the tiny bits of drizzle. Maybe around the back of the track it's not. We can see. Has it stopped around here? I think it has. Tinzo's actually up by a second and a bit as well. Let's watch him. Oh, Legleb puts it into P2 as well. I mean, he's still almost a second off of Meraki Don. Meraki showing that he could have a really good pace. Still a little bit of drizzle around here. But will someone dive into the pits after their next lap and whack on a set of softs? I think someone might do. It's definitely a shout. Oh, Thomas still using that same Inters tyre. Improves again. Thomas gets into the 142s with a hugely used tyre, I assume that is. Yeah, as you can see, Josh is on the... so Thomas and Salty, the only people to keep on that same tyre. To be fair, I think Dre did as well, actually. But yeah, they've actually kept going. As yeah, 2 drivers on the soft tyre in the pit lane. They've decided to opt for that tyre. Still people going around on the inters. Tinzo's only had 2 laps and he's already doing those lap times. But yeah, maybe he's used another tyre. I assume he probably has. But I think when everybody comes around to the end of their laps now, that might be it. I can't lie, I think that'll be it for the inters, as I think a lot of people are just going to be waiting until the right time to use their softs. As here goes another one of the... yeah, that's Thomas again. 4/10 down still, trying to get as much out of those inters as he can, right at the end of it all. They must be heavily used, these tyres. Same with his teammate, not far behind. Yeah, okay. I doubt there's a mod in here, but I would like that removed. But yeah, it's fine. We won't do anything about it. So I don't think anybody else is actually on a lap. Nobody has left the pit lane yet on the soft tyre. I think people are waiting for the right time. But we still do have Andrew actually on the end of a lap. He's just finished one and he's actually put himself into P4, way ahead of his teammate. Josh was quite high up with his first lap and now he's right down the bottom with that lap. He has not gone on another one, as people do start exiting the pit lane. Yep, soft tyres, 4 minutes to go. Is that too early? I think if you're any other person, you'd probably be thinking to wait, maybe. Because then you're going to get the track as it's driest. Oh, welcome in, Antonelli, bro. Hold on, I cannot hear you. Let me sort my Discord out. That's probably why I couldn't hear you the whole time. Alright, go for it. Hello?
Hey, mate.
Yo, welcome in. Are you commentating?
What?
Are you commentating with me?
Yep, I'm commentating because you're a little late.
Okay.
How are they doing right now?
Not too bad. We had a bit of a wet start to quali. But it's now dried out and people are heading out there. Meraki Don, 5/10 in front. Everybody should improve though, because of course the track has pretty much dried up. Meraki was the first person to go out on the softs. Everybody else still in the pit lane on the softs. He's the only person to go out there early on them. But yeah, I think most people are waiting till right at the end, as Meraki actually loses the rear on the exit of the corner. Doesn't want to get those tyres too worn actually, to be fair, or else they won't be good for the next lap. Clearly the track's still slightly damp through sector 3. As DRS is enabled, that's probably what a lot of drivers were looking for, as now the Haas drivers head out on track as well. Most people probably looking for that sign. But yeah, I think if you are any driver in this situation, you probably want to be waiting till right at the end of it. And I think that's clearly what Meraki's tried to do till the point where nobody's going to be on his lap for traffic. So let's go on a lap with him. Will this be the lap that keeps him with pole? He actually, yeah, so that was his out lap. So yeah, let's see this lap. Through turn 1, a little bit slow. Oh, clearly not actually on another lap. I think he is not taking this one as a proper lap actually, surprisingly. Choosing not to actually go for it on this lap, choosing to wait for one more out lap. Of course, Wildcat with a quali ban. But yeah, now everybody going out pretty much. The Haas drivers are the ones that are actually also out in front. They'll probably start their lap now because they don't have enough time to go round once again. So everybody will start their next lap on the next one. And I think anybody that leaves the pit lane now is done, yeah. So a lot of people leaving the pit lane quite too late. I think everybody up to maybe... I don't think Robert will make it round. Yeah, he's cutting the track in every place possible. So a lot of people struggling to get round. People have got to hurry. Josh has got to do the same. Beautiful camera angle there as they come over the hill. But let's turn our attention to Alizzi, the first man to cross the line. After this, Antonelli, I'll give you an invite. I'll add you and give you an invite. Huh? So then, Alizzi starting his first lap then. chucking it into turn 1. First person out on the soft tyre, still slightly slippery, so I'll have to watch out. We'll have to see how much faster it's going to be. Through sector 1 they go. Through the sweeping right, left, right-hander, through the right-hander once again. The double right, into the left. He is, wow, 1.7 seconds up on his best, and he is purple. What about his teammate? Is his teammate going to be purple? His teammate's actually gone even faster than him. Wow, pretty crazy that. Is Robert going to make it round? He's got 13 seconds. He's got 10 seconds. What's he doing? Oh, is he going to make it? Is Legleb going to make it as well, actually? Oh, Legleb dives into the pits. Oh, Robert just about makes it. Everybody else behind him is done. Andrew is done. Legleb is done. They didn't manage to get a soft tyre lap in. So those guys are probably going to be last-ish place, I'd say. Oh, yeah. Alizzi's still with the purple. Oh, Alizzi's invalidated. The only lap Alizzi was going to get is invalidated. So maybe he gives him his teammate a bit of a slipstream. His teammate's now purple through the middle. Let's go on board with Meraki Don. Oh, how was that not an invalidation? That was crazy. He almost cut the full curb. He isn't purple through the middle sector, but he's 4 seconds up. It's Tinzo. No, Tinzo's lap is also done as well. So here comes Illyrian then to finish his lap, and that's also invalidated. Both Illyrian and Alizzi don't get to finish their lap. Wow, that's going to hurt them a lot. So pretty much everybody invalidating on their one and only lap, besides Meraki Don, who's going to put in a 1:35.5. Here comes Thomas as well. Will he go pole? He won't go pole by a second. How about Tinzo? Tinzo's lap's done. So now we look on at the Aston Martin of Pool Diver. He is still going. How good was his final sector? Is it enough to take pole? It's not. It's enough for second, but not enough for pole. Here come the rest of the drivers. Thomas gets to P2. And in the end of it all, who came where? We'll have to see. Oh, thank God there is a moderator in chat. Alright, nice. Who even is the mod? Oh, it's Gamehawk. Alright, cool. So, yeah. Oh, actually, it was Robert that took pole. Robert by a 10th, taking pole from him. Wow. Robert taking the pole from Meraki Don. So, yeah. It'll be Robert, Meraki Don, Pool Diver, Salty, Thomas, Andrew, Legleb, Alizzi, Tinzo, Lyrian, Josh, and Wildcat for the 12 drivers. And then I don't know what we're going to do now. And then I'll just wait and then we'll get you in. This is going to be a good race, will it? I hope so, Gamehawk, it will be, for me turning up for the one race. And then I'll think me and Anthony will do some good commentating as well. So, I don't think you guys go into it straight away. I assume you don't. So, in that, what is your name, bro? And I can add you. Oh, wait, no, I can't really add you.
My name is...
I don't think I can add you. I think you've got to add me. Or, because I don't actually have you as a friend.
What's your user?
Cheeky Chazza. So, with a capital C, it would be Cheeky Chazza. With an A on the end. And then hopefully it comes through. If it doesn't, that won't be good. Manage game invites and requests.
For Chazza, C-H-A-Z.
Cheeky Chazza, C-H-A-Z-A, with an A on the end. It just should be a capital C for Cheeky, and then all one word, Chazza, without a capital C. Tell me if you've done it. Yeah, there we go, done. Right, I've accepted that, which is good. Which means I can go down here and get you in.
Nice. You know, I got home pretty late. Oh.
Where the hell are you? You did it.
First up and...
Oh, you're Verstappen. There we go. Alright, cool. Nice. Alright, sent you an invite. Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, cool then. So I now have you in the commentary box with me, which is quite nice. So yeah, we've got both of us in the commentary box ready to go. I don't know when we're readying up. We have had a tag. Who tagged us? He'll be in general. If anybody else is joining, add Cheeky Chaz of the comms team and joining qualifying. Also remember, do not ready up. Oh, cool. That's why I got tagged. Right, we'll have to see when we start then. Not long and we will be getting going. Let me make sure they can hear you. Gamehawk, can you hear Antonelli? Because he has been here.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, it's coming through my microphone, but that's fine. Yeah. Oh, here we go then. As we turn to the 5 red lights. Robert leading the way. We're lights out and underway in Texas. Who gets the best start of the two? I think it might be Raki on the inside, but here he comes then. Up the inside as well, Thomas, but no, he keeps it nice and safe through turn 1. A lot of people going wide. They're 5 wide in the background. But holding on to the lead, let's go into Thomas in last place. Wildcat making up a position. Oh, here goes Thomas as well. Is there going to be contact made? No, there's not. Everybody keeps it clean. The two McLarens close to each other. We're getting a possible race strategy as well as the McLaren switch positions as they make a little bit of contact as well. But everybody's pretty much... Yeah, as well. Oh, can he hold it up the inside? Oh, they're making contact. Salty is going to lose a lot of momentum there. Wildcat already up to P9 from last place. Good start for him. Lyrian and Salty. Now Lyrian gets the pass on Salty.
Both have now passed the Sauber almost.
Yep.
And then Lyrian is through.
And Lyrian getting the pass done on Salty. And Salty losing 2 positions off that start. His teammate also, I think, losing quite a few as well. But it's still a close fight at the front. Oh, Meraki Don right close to Robert. Is he going to send it through there? No, he's not. He's going to wait to the straight. It's getting close between the two of them. Dre backing out. Let's have a look at the tyres. Let me get the spectator menu up. As you can see, a few people making different positions here and there. Oh, 3. Josh is out.
And he retired.
That one, and he's gone. Josh deciding that is not how he wants to race for the rest of the time. And Josh has left the session as well. So that is it for Josh. But yeah, as we can see, pretty much everybody running up to P7 is on the medium tyre, including P10, Thomas. But then you've got a bit of a different strategy. Tinzo decided to go for the hard tyre. Same did Leclerc. So the McLaren's opting for the hard tyre, which is why they've lost a couple positions at the start. As Meraki Don going very deep into the corner. But then you've also got Wildcat, the only person on the soft tyre. He knew that he had a bad quali, so he needed to get back into it. Was that a good idea? I think it paid off considering he's already in the points. He did say to me in a DM that he thought points was on the cards, so if he can do it, I think he'll be pleased.
Oh, and then, so, I'm pretty sure the traveling on Prince went wrong.
Yeah, I think it was. Or it might have been Wildcat, but yeah, something happened there. I think there was a bit of a switch of position going into the break-in zone. Thomas clearly trying to find his way past Wildcat. Although Wildcat is on the soft, so they're similar pace. Thomas just behind. He can't take the position through here, but there you go. The possible race strategy is either a 1-stop, medium to hard, or a 2-stop, soft, medium, medium, which is clearly what Wildcat's trying to do, an aggressive 2-stop.
Rocky on right there on Robert, too. Oh, it looks like he's making a move.
Yep. Yep.
And he takes the position from Robert. On Brandon, New Bracely and Rocky Don.
Yep, absolutely. Meraki keeping himself in P1, but Robert's still very close behind. Can he maybe take it back off of him on the next straight? Those guys have already pulled a 2-second gap to the lead. So looking pretty good. We've also got a Lizzie gaining on Paul Diver. Paul Diver without a teammate assistance. Same with Robert as well. But I guess at the same time, Meraki doesn't really have assistance, considering Wildcat's quite far down as well. Lyrian probably the closest of anyone on track. Very close to his teammate. Same with Thomas, he's quite close as well. Into the brake zone. Considering Wildcat does not have DRS, I think we're gonna see a move down this back straight. But actually, no, at the front we've got a move. And we've got a couple moves actually going on. Pool Diver loses 2 positions to both of the Haas. The Haas making... He does indeed. And same with Robert. Robert also gets back again at the front. So both the Red Bulls losing a spot on the straight, which isn't good for them. And the Haas boys actually making quite a few overtakes, I'm saying. They've made quite a few, I think. Considering they both were quite far back. They made one on Salty and Pool Diver.
I know they sure are making their TP happy.
Indeed they are. And, of course, it's great for the Haas team, considering they're an American-based team, as Wildcat jumps into the pit lane already off those soft tyres. Maybe a tad early, but at the same time, as you can see, maybe just trying to go for, instead of a soft medium, maybe a soft hard medium. Yep, as you can see, the hard tyres go on. He just needed that quick boost off the start, and then he's headed for an undercut at the beginning. Pool Diver. Yeah. Yeah, only 12 people in this race, considering... 3 seconds in for Tinzo already! This track is known for taking a lot of penalties from people, from track limits. So I think we could see quite a few coming through here, especially when they raced in Canada. There was a lot that came through there as well. But let's turn our attention back to the front once again. Sadly, Meraki wasn't close enough to do another overtake. It looked like those guys were going to keep switching, but they didn't on that straight. And Robert might be pulling away. There's a yellow flag, and it's Wildcat. After he exited the pit lane, he's lost the rear coming out just before the hairpin, before the main straight. That isn't going to help his chances if he was trying to undercut people like Thomas.
That really will not help at all. He is way too far back now. I wonder if he can come back from it.
Safety.
I think Wildcat can come back from it, but it's a matter of time because there's still 23 laps left.
Yeah, a lot of time left in this race to happen. Could, of course, be safety cars in this race as well. Joshua retiring very early. At least he did it in the pits to not affect certain people. Of course, I think it wouldn't have entirely mattered anyway, considering everybody was very close up anyway. But yeah, we've still got a train practically from Alizzi back all the way to, Salty, I'm pretty sure, which isn't too bad, having a little bit of a train. Of course, the 2 out front pulling away slightly, but the train from Alizzi has gaps of like 5-6 tenths, so they're not close gaps. They're about average gaps, which isn't enough when they go into straights. So will we see a mistake? As Verstappen... Oh, you've left the session, bro.
Oh, wow.
Would you like me to... Did it kick you?
Yeah.
I'll send you another...
You give me another invite.
Yeah, so I'm on it now, bro. But yeah, not too bad by these guys already. As there is actually a move being made at the front almost. I think Meraki tried it. I think he was a little bit too far back to get one done anyway. As Pool Diver actually losing quite a bit of time to the Haas drivers. Clearly struggling to keep up with them in this situation. It's going to be a great fight between these two at the front. Robert and Wildcat. Of course, Robert would usually have Vid in this fight. Robert would usually have his teammate Vid to help him. Considering Vid is as fast as these guys anyway, he would usually have him to help. But considering Vid's not here this week, Robert's got to do it all by himself. Usually Meraki does it all by himself anyway. Unless, of course, Wildcat somehow gets in the fight. No disrespect to him, but sadly a little bit one of the slower guys in this Div 1 for NAEU. And as we can see, Pool Diver has lost the DRS from the Haas drivers. The Haas drivers working together, and they've just gone now from him. So Salty may have an opportunity now very soon. Of course, Alizzi and Lyron having team orders, of course, so clearly not like Lyron pushing a lot to keep to go and overtake Alizzi. But yeah, trying to keep it close, I assume. Because of course he will get DRS, so let's see if how much he gains. I guess if Alizzy is a little bit... I guess if Lorraine is closer to Alizzy, they'll probably do a switch. A team switch, so they don't waste too much time fighting. But I assume when it comes to the end of the race, they will literally just let them fight. But yeah, it's getting close at the front again. Robert's still holding on. I think Robert's slightly faster. But again, we won't really know. We can have a look at the lap times, I think. Can I do that? Yeah, absolutely. And as you can see, like I said earlier, I was just saying about the Haas. They've gained 5 and 6 positions, the two of them, whilst pretty much everybody else has gone down besides Tinzo. Speaking of Tinzo, another 3 sec. Andrew's actually also got one as well, so not looking good for these guys.
I let them fight the whole race because I know they won't be stupid and break each other.
So are you their team boss?
I am.
Oh, you are their team boss, so of course popping in and out, maybe just trying to make sure that those guys are doing what they're doing. Strategy clearly paying off for you guys at the start, and they are working together, not even fighting, and Lirina's just sitting in Alizzy's DRS, and they are just going along together. And now Andrew's actually managed to get into Salty's DRS as well. Salty, I think, is going to have a go at Pool Diver soon, because as you can see, only about a 5/10 gap now. But same at the front, as actually Meraki gets a horrible exit. Lorraine was a little bit closer there, but he's now lost a lot of time on the exit again. I don't think any moves will be made. Maybe Salty, and maybe up at the front, but no, I don't think so. Lorraine's quite close to his teammate. And yeah, speaking of Salty, from about 6/10 back at the start of the straight, he's actually going to go up the inside of Pool Diver. Can Pool Diver keep it though?
But yes, with the two halves versus the DRS, they're pulling away from Pool Diver. They're about almost 5 seconds ahead of him now.
Yeah, already pulling a huge gap to Pool Diver. Pool Diver clearly struggling without any assist from DRS. Clearly, Alizzy's pace just by himself is quick, and Lorraine just sitting in the DRS is helping the two of them drag along. So Salty should be making a move soon. But actually, we've got Andrew even closer in this fight now. Clearly from Salty getting held up by trying to overtake Pool Diver. Now it's brought Andrew into the fight. Andrew with a 3-second time penalty. But at the end of it all, you'd think that it wouldn't matter, as he goes quite deep. Gets a decent exit though, actually. So let's see how close they will be as they run through the swooping turns. Left, right, once again left, and once again a double right-hander before they go through the left-hander once more. A little bit of a deeper line there. Cuts back for the right-hander once more into the left-hander as you come up and over the hill. You get the cool camera angle. But yeah, Tinzo, as you can see, he may have a 6-second penalty, but he is also catching. And the Gleb as well. We should also turn our attention to him because he's caught up to Thomas. But probably the closest battle on track is going to be Salty. Here we go.
The two hash drivers do not fight batteries better too, which is amazing because they work together. They work together on everything to make it get faster to get points. And that's what I love about those two drivers. They really don't find out each other, they just race.
Yeah, clearly a great team in the making. And Salty trying to get past there. Didn't work, but he was pretty much close enough. He now has Andrew breathing down his neck. And Thomas as well, with Legleb literally right behind. So people still in trains after 10 laps as well. And Salty might have a run here, but actually scrap that. Maybe Andrew even has a run. Here we go into T1. Salty actually, yeah. Salty with the run. Let's have a look at Pool Diver. Does he try the switch back? He does. Round the outside. This could be a great view. Let's switch the camera angle as they go. As he tries to hold it round the outside. It just misses out as they go through the swooping left right-hander. Oh, and it actually really affects his line. Yeah, great battle here. Clearly tyre wear affecting some people. Clearly Pool Diver struggling with tyre wear. As they come up and over the hill, we get the really cool shot of all 4 of them. Now we're in a 4 train because Tinzo's caught up. Welcome to the battle, Tinzo. Tinzo up the inside. Here, look at Andrew for the switchback though. And now there's a fight for the lead. Oh, what a move. Let's go. Insane fighting by these guys.
Truly are putting on a really good show, but the thing is, Tinder and Andrew's going to have to make a gap on Thomas because Thomas is within the penalty because I'm thinking they both have a 2 second.
No, so Tinzo has a 6 and Andro with a 3.
Oh, yeah. 3 and 6. Tinzo's going to have to make a really good gap because if he doesn't, he's going to be P10.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's driving pretty well as he goes wide once more. So could that be another penalty? Oh, makes contact with Andrew. And another 3 sec. That's 9 seconds now. I think he got what he deserved there a little bit, considering he bumped the back of Andrew once going wide. And he actually made a little bit of a move from hitting someone. So maybe the Ferrari team and Andrew will want to fight that. But they know, to be fair, that he has got a 9-second penalty. So they don't really need to worry about it that much. But I think we should turn our attention, yeah, to the fight at the front. Meraki getting that send from actually a little bit further back. These two also sort of helping each other but fighting at the same time, and it's only a 3/10 gap this time, so Robert's still managing to hold on to Meraki, unlike what Meraki could have done for about a few laps. And here he goes once again. I doubt Meraki's going to defend. Through he goes.
These two are putting in for a really good fight for first.
It'll be
It's going to come to whoever is able to get past them on a straightaway on the last lap, on the last straightaway. It truly is going to come to that because in these turns you can't really pass.
Paul Diver's had a moment. Sorry, just wanted to cut in there. Paul Diver on the exit of the long straight. He had a moment. He's lost the position to Salty, Tinzo, Andrew, and Thomas. Maybe Salty went up his inside and made contact. We didn't see that one because we were fixated on the battle up front. But yeah, clearly something happening to Paul Diver there. That's not going to help his chances as Lyrian dives into the pits. Alesi carries on. So Lyrian, the driver that was behind, pits first. They don't want a double stack, of course. So they had to pick who was going in first. Well, we've also got Thomas and Paul Diver into the pit lane as well. And people making moves up front, maybe. I don't think anybody making moves on track is... Ooh, Andrew getting very close to Tinzo. Very, very close as they head through the next couple of corners. Let's see if there's a battle here.
Lyrian goes on some hard. I think that's honestly the best strategy for that because if you think about it, he's been running those mediums for a good little bit. Staying on some hards is going to let him possibly even finish the race on them.
Yeah. I mean, from the strategies that come up on the display of the game when spectating, it did say either a soft medium or a medium to hard, or of course you could do the opposite, a hard to medium, which I think both the McLarens were trying as well, and the McLarens trying to run it as long as they can. Clearly those tyres coming into their own, as actually still, of course, here goes Andrew. Is he going to send it? No, he's going to wait. Let's still look at the battle up front. Are they both going to pit together? They want to probably try and drag these tyres out front as much as they can. They don't. They can go as long as they need to be fair, but they'll have to see where they come out. Who's going to dive in first? One of them wants to undercut here. I think... Oh! Was that a dummy played on Meraki? I don't think he reacted in time anyway. So Meraki's got to have a perfect lap. He's going to get DRS up the straight, which is going to help him. But Robert's going to want to get out as fast as possible. Same with Lizzie, he's in. Same with Salty, he's also in. Tinzo carries on.
Yeah, it seemed like Meraki Dawn locked up there.
Yeah. Clearly maybe something that's going to lose him time. Robert got slightly held up in the pit since Alizzi was pitting as well. And considering Alizzi just on the exit now, there goes his teammate. So clearly the undercut slightly helping, which is good to see though. They do a switcheroo of positions. Andrew getting overtaken by Legleb. Was that what you were saying woo to? Because of course he went round the outside.
No, Alizzi about spun out going over the pits.
Oh, okay. Wow, okay. Well, I mean, I was looking at that. And Andrew with another 3-second time penalty. He's now got 6 seconds. That's not good for him. He's trying to run this medium.
It seems like those two just can't do one with the track or something maybe today.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, he's still got the DRS as they go down the back stretch, but him and Meraki, the only ones yet to stop in this race. Wildcat's still on those hards, and with everybody else practically pitting, he's still 14 seconds off. So that spin earlier really hurt him. I mean, if one more person retires, he still scores a point, so I assume that's probably what he's hoping for. Andrew's still getting pulled along. Yeah.
You can tell with Rocky he's needing to fit because he was sliding around some, locking up and everything.
And he goes then, so we'll soon see as Robert actually makes the pass on Andrew as they go through the corners. But I think this is going to be an insane undercut. Yep, I think it will be. Of course, Tinzo and... Yep, they haven't pitted, but here goes Robert. Robert is going to be out. Oh, good amount in front. He's going to be a great amount in front. He actually might be behind the Haas. Oh, they're going to be side by side going into T1. Oh, Lyrian, can he get the run out the corner? He's close. But I mean, who's got that warmer tyres? I think I'd probably say it isn't going to be Meraki, but I think the newer tyres are helping. Yep, Durr Farms in chat saying go Wildcat. Wildcat, I think, just pit once more. Oh, no, he didn't. I think he had another incident. Actually, no. Sorry, that was just a bug in the game. He's now only 12 seconds off, actually. I think, considering Andrew pit. Andrew now really far off the lead. Pool diver as well. And speaking of pool diver, a 3-second penalty coming in for him. The third person of the race, as Robert absolutely sends it up the inside of Legleb. And, makes contact with the McLaren of Tinzo. These two haven't pitted yet. So that's clearly not good for them, considering Robert already has, and these guys haven't. So that's not going to help their chances. Maybe are they waiting for a safety car? A safety car could be a shout. If a safety car comes now, the McLarens are in a great situation here. And the fighting up front in the top is going to help Meraki to get back in this. This is not what Robert wants. He needs to make this move and get on the road, or else them fighting is going to not help them as Legleb loses the rear on the exit of the final corner. And Robert makes it back into P1. Insane. Robert showing his insane speed out there. Suspension in here and suspension in the chat saying come on Kick. Kick Sauber's struggling a little bit in this race. They were doing okay at the start, but now they're struggling. Thought I'd come and cheer on NAU counterparts. I'm OCE, LBT. Understood. Crap. Yeah, they're not doing the best. Tinzo actually with a 3-second penalty. Another one. That's 12 seconds of time penalty for Tinzo. That is not good for him. I'm NAU Kick team principal. Oh, okay. Well, your team's doing okay. They got passed by the Haas team. But, yeah. I mean, to be fair, they're not doing that badly. They'll be P5 and 6 after both Tinzo and Legleb are yet to pit. And speaking of those two, you've got Meraki booming past as well. So, yeah, clearly those tyres, these guys are trying to hold on to them for as long as possible, but they've only got like a 13-second gap to the Sauber team. Yeah, I'm proud of them. Strong lineup. Yep. Oh, and he's been sent up the inside as well. Legleb, those tyres clearly not working for him because Lyrian's just overtaken him and Alizzi's right round his outside. This is clearly good for you, Antonelli.
It really is, and Alessi is a little bit ahead of Marakidon, but Marakidon, if he gets higher than Alessi this race, he will take the lead.
Yeah, indeed. Well, I think they can still try their best to get back in this, in the championship fight, as Lyrian tries to go up the inside of Tinzo. And you've left the session again. Salty with a 3-sec. That's not going to help the Saubers trying to get back into this again. There is a huge train. And, oh, look at this. Now we've still got Legleb behind these guys. Alizzi and Lyrian very close together now. From Robert pitting that lap earlier, he's really helped himself. He's now 3 seconds in front of Meraki. So, yeah. I mean, Lyrian wants to get past. So does his teammate Alizzi. If they want to go and chase after... Meraki. A little bit of contact made. Losing the rear almost on exit. I think it's going to be a double pass for the team here. I'm racing for Williams in Div 2 in an hour. Ah, alright. Oh, nice. I'm also commentating that, so that'd be nice to see you in there as well. Yep, double pass for the Haas team. Do you need an invite?
Yes, please.
Are you racing later? Are you racing?
Yeah, I am.
Nice.
I'm gonna probably leave
Now?
Around 4:30 to go practice them.
You're not online, bro. Sorry. Says you're not online. Sorry.
Okay, you can leave on. Still loading in.
Alright, that's alright. As maybe we turn our attention to Tinzo with a 10-second time penalty. That is horrible for Tinzo. That is not what he needed. If we go and check the penalties, Tinzo with a 22-second penalty. Ugh, that is horrible. And now with that as well, I think, yep, there goes Pool Diver and the two Saubers in front of Tinzo. Even at this rate, I think Tinzo's going to fall behind Wildcat even at some point. Which, yeah, he would do. From where he is right now, I think he would. Which is not what's going to want to help. Oh, we've got more people in the chat. Does a Ferrari for me at 10. Yep, I'll be racing for Div 2 for Kick. Nice. I'm racing for Williams Div 2 in an hour. Well, nice to hear, guys. But could Wildcat score a point? That'd be nice for him. Andrew with the 6-second penalty. Let's have a look at the tyres, though. Tinzo on the mediums, of course. As they come over the hill. There is a couple fighting going on. Alesi, of course, with his teammate in front of him. And then you've got this little train happening right now of the two Saubers. They probably want to do some team talks and probably say that Salty, although he has the penalty, might have to give way here. Because, of course, they've got Pool Diver right behind, who might be sending it very soon.
Well, I will be leaving now, so I can go back.
That's alright then, man. Thank you. And we'll see you later for the next race, and I'll be cheering for you. See you, man. Right, guys, so you still have me now. Back in the zone for the commentating as Legleb dives into the pit lane. Where will he come out? He'll definitely come out behind the Kicksale, but will he come out in front of his teammate? Of course, his teammate does have a huge penalty, so the McLaren's struggling here. They're going to have to hope they can get back into it. Yeah, he's going to get passed even maybe by Andrew as well. Yep, definitely. Yeah, could even be passed by Andrew on the pit exit. Andrew sweeping around the outside. And he does. Does get passed by Andrew. Oh, something's happened to Wildcat. No. That's not good. Oh, wait, no. I don't think anything's happened. I think the game is glitching because of how far back he is. So every lap it knocks back and then puts him back forward again. So he is still within enough to get the point from Tinzo. Who is in a train here? We've still got Pool Diver. So Salty needs to give his teammate the DRS because we've got definitely a bit of a fight on our hands here coming up. Only 30% battery. Thomas has a lot more. Will he make the move or not? I don't think he will. Thomas still has a lot as the battery's depleted for Pool Diver. So he won't be able to make another position. Legleb makes the move on Andrew. There's new medium tyres shooting him forward. But I think already now that Tinzo has the gap to Wildcat, which is a little bit sad. But speaking of gaps, the gap to Robert is going down. Meraki looking like he's in the zone here on these medium tyres. He's got slightly less tyre wear than Robert. Of course, Robert sending the dummy on Meraki and pitting the one lap earlier really helped him gain that 3-second undercut. I mean, the undercut is hugely powerful at this track, considering there's so many corners, which is going to kill your tyres. So, yeah, the undercut very powerful here. And it's helped Robert. He's got 10 laps to go. Can he hold on in this situation? Is very close to losing the rear there. Alesi actually really close to his teammate. Alesi needs to be as close as he can to Meraki Don. So, yeah, I think at the end of it, they might do a switcheroo of positions to keep Alesi in the title fight. I mean, to be fair now, he's only 3/10 back with full battery, but he's not using it, so I assume, again, he's just going to let his teammate run away with it. I feel like Alesi looks to be quicker, though, so he does have one less bit of tyre wear. I think if I were the Haas team principal, I would be going and telling them, switcheroo, please, as Legleb passes his teammate. As Alizzi actually, no, with a 3-second time penalty for track limits. That's definitely now a reason why they probably shouldn't switch, because Lyrium would have to slow down to 3 seconds anyway. So clearly not good for those guys. But yeah, he's still got the DRS as he does, so he'll probably want to keep driving as fast as he can to get himself in the fight still. Thomas still close to his teammate, P5 and 6. The suspension, the team principal, is probably hoping that they can maybe make a couple more, but they are 15 seconds off, so yeah, a huge gap between those two. I even think if the guys in front had more of enough of a gap, they could probably go and pull out even more. And actually, the fastest lap, I don't think this will get beat. Legleb, fastest man on track by far in this situation already. But yeah, not bad. Legleb setting the fastest lap considering he's on those medium tyres, as Wildcat does pit anyway off those tyres. So Wildcat, unless of course somebody retires, will be out this one. And Legleb's still improving actually as well, which is really good. So he might be able to pick up a point for the fastest lap, if that's a thing, I still don't know. As finally, Alizzi does pass his teammate. And I'd like to think Alizzi would just go and speed away with it, considering they don't really need to be working as a team anymore. Yeah, because they probably should just go and push after the guys in front, because they won't lose that much time to the guys behind in the kick Sauber. I mean, suspension will want them to. He'll want the Haas to lose time, but I doubt that will happen. Thomas staying behind, Paul Diver as well, just chilling behind. Of course, these guys with a decent amount of penalties. Andrew holding on to P10 for that 1 point. But finally now, oh my days, the fastest lap's been taken off again by Meraki on the hards. Wow, he's flying and he's caught up to Robert. I think Robert must have had a small mistake, because it was 1.7 not long ago and now it's only like 4/10 the gap, so clearly something might have happened. Suspension in chat saying hope Haas bottles, but we never know. Lyrian still within enough of his teammate to get the DRS, but will Dre make the move will Meraki make the move soon? You'd like to think he would. I think something's happened to Tinzo there. I was just looking at his timing to his teammate and he lost 7/10. But I'm not going to switch over because we need to look at this battle as they head down the back stretch. Is he going to be close enough? He might be. Robert goes defensive. Round the outside. Can Meraki hold it? I think he will actually. Oh, he just about doesn't. Robert completely shuts the door on him. Great defending by Robert. This section of the track can be great for fighting because people can send it up the inside through there. Of course, back in real life last year, someone did send it up the inside and they killed Antonelli in real life, not the Antonelli in Div 2. That could happen today. Could it be a remake? Could the guy in the Williams hit Antonelli? Or it might have been a Sauber last year, but yeah. Of course, Mercedes in real life this year doing really well. We haven't got a single Mercedes in this race, so a little bit not realistic. Still very close to each other. Legleb's caught up to the pack. Look at this. Tinzo's lost loads of time, but Legleb is back in the fight. He's going to automatically get the position on Paul Diver and Salty. He's close enough to, so Legleb possibly could even finish with a P6 here, which is going to be really good. To be fair, I think Andrew just doesn't DNF if he gets a point. Just doesn't DNF. Will he get a point suspension for being last place? Oh, actually, scrap that. Tinzo's pitting to serve his 10 sec. He's retired. Wow. You'd think he'd just suck it up and take the penalty and just finish for the 1 point. But no, he's going to retire and that's going to pass the point on to Wildcat. Wildcat is going to score a point. Probably really happy he is now. He's going to get the point as... Quick, let's turn it to the front. As... round the outside, sorry. Oh, there's contact made, but he's going to hold it up the inside. Here goes Meraki Don. He's faster anyway. Up the inside. Where's Robert? Robert's on his outside. He gets squeezed. Is that an off-track pass? He's going to probably want to send it. He does. Up the inside. Is he going to get a good enough run, though? He loses the rear. And that is the overtake done. Tinzo, my wheel fell off for 4 laps. No, Tinzo, man, I feel really sorry. You were doing well. That's why I saw that you were slow. Oh, really unlucky. Now Robert losing time as well. He's still got the DRS, but he's got to stay with Meraki, or else Meraki's just going to pull away. Meraki shows that he has the speed to absolutely blitz them all. But yeah, I got like 15 warnings because of that. Oh, that's probably why, man. I feel so sorry for you, man. Unlucky, Tinzo. What a mad way to score a point. I know, right? W Wildcat right now. But here we go then. Let's keep this fight pinned on these guys. Although there's some fighting for P6 back there, or P5, let's keep it pinned on this fight. We want to see it. The hards looking like they are already getting quite worn. Of course, Meraki has better tyres, and maybe he's even been saying, you're going to see me for, in an hour for Div 2. Tinzo, you racing Div 2 as well? Hopefully you fix your wheel if you are. He goes deep. Robert goes deep and he loses the rear. He's got to, oh, you're a reserve Div 1. That's why you're racing today. Oh, okay. Suspension not happy about something. But Robert, I think that might have been a warning there. One of these two might get a 3-sec very soon. Of course, I don't think Meraki's been known to get really penalties like that. I don't know about Robert either, but these two definitely very fast drivers. It's great to see them fighting this hard, but I think Meraki is just that tiny bit quicker. And I think he's going to pull away with this, unless, of course, he gets a 3-sec. And then he's got to really run away with it. We'll keep that fight in our heads. Of course, we've got Alizzi with a 3-sec, so Illyrian's probably going to get the podium place, which is going to be good for him. Thomas still clinging to his teammate. Sauber not doing too badly in this situation. They're P5 and 6, a little bit like how the SF1 CCRL team were in the League v League comp. I was pretty pissed with that though, so yeah, anyway. God damn, you don't say. What do you mean? Let's go. Yeah, P5 and 6, not doing too badly. I'm pretty sure, let's have a look at where they started, just to give you an idea. So, they both lost 1 position, which isn't the worst, because of course, the Haas boys didn't qualify where they were supposed to. They were definitely supposed to qualify a lot higher, but they didn't actually get to do their laps. So yeah, I think the Sauber team not doing too badly, and that is a skull emoji for those guys. Of course, Legleb with those medium tyres is really catching back up in this fight. Let's keep this fight pinned on these guys though. He's going to get the gap back down to about 3/10, so he's got to make sure he stays in that DRS if he wants any chance of this. Let's move our fight back to these guys. Is Paul Diver close enough? Is Thomas close enough? I think what Salty's doing is just giving Thomas the DRS. Thomas isn't attacking him. Paul Diver can't find a way around, and now Legleb's in the fight. So, yeah. Clearly the Sauber team doing the right thing to keep themselves there, or else they wouldn't be, so yeah. Must be doing something right. As actually Thomas got a little bit closer there. As Robert gets a 3-sec. That could completely ruin his chances. Robert gets a 3-sec. That's not going to help him. And look at this now. Could maybe Lyrian catch up? If he gets another one, Lyrian could even finish P2. But yeah, Robert, sadly, with another penalty. Of course, I'm pretty sure... Let me have a look at the championship standings, because I would like to have a look at them, because I have no idea. Here we go, standings. After round 7, yeah, Alizzi's still holding the lead by about... Yeah, not a lot. And then, of course, Lyrian not far back as well. So, in this situation, of course, Robert actually hasn't raced a lot, to be fair. It's mainly just been Project Race GP. But yeah, now, of course, you've got Robert in this fight. In the Alpine. So, I don't know if he's raced before, but clearly he's doing his best to actually be able to get a few points. But yeah, in this situation, Meraki would take the top of the points. And actually, Robert's actually taken the fight back to him. Sorry that we couldn't show you that for a second. I don't know myself. Can you check Sauber 2? Yes, I will. Sorry, hold on. I didn't see that one. Sauber, so Thomas, of course, only on 10 points. So, yeah, that's the only driver with points for your team. 10 points. That's all you've got. That's a bit cooked, I can't lie. You've only got like one driver on the board, on the main board with 10 points. Of course, this will help Thomas this race, probably going to get P5, considering his teammate does have a penalty. There is a 21-second gap to like a Lizzie. So if I were a Lizzie, I'd probably pit, go on to softs and try to nab the extra point. Because he's always going to end up behind Lyrian anyway, so yeah. Better than IRL Sauber. Yeah, I think so. I mean, to be fair. Sauber, Audi's actually doing alright though, I can't lie. But yeah, let's keep this fight pinned. Anyway, but let's also turn our attention to these guys as Thomas has lost DRS. But he's got it back slightly. Paul Diver's still there. Has to react to the mistake that Thomas made. Leclerc very close as well. 4 laps to go. Of course, the tyre wear clearly hurting these guys a lot because they're not going as fast as they want to be through here, and Leclerc's tyres are probably going to start screaming very soon. Wildcat just pinging away with no penalties, down in P10. Going to get a point though. GG's to him. And these guys are all in a DRS train as Robert still close to Meraki. He's got to hope that Meraki gets a penalty. So we'll have to see if Meraki does get one in the final couple of laps. And then Robert does have to overtake him if he wants this win to get some big points on the door. He'll even jump. I mean, even with this result, he's still jumping onto the board for the driver's standings. But yeah, it's looking quite close between these guys. Paul Diver actually really close as well. But yeah, Thomas has lost that DRS. Thomas has lost the DRS. Salty's gone. So Salty really wants to hold on to that 3 to try and pull away to keep to try and get a 3-second gap to his teammate. And now Paul Diver's probably going to go and take the fight to him in this situation. Of course, they're not too close. Still only 4/10 back. So I think we're going to see a fight between these two. Very close. This isn't what Suspension wants. He doesn't want these two... he doesn't want the positions to be swapped to where they lose another one. It might happen, though. But let's turn our attention to the front. These guys are already coming through here, actually. I completely missed the straight. Robert getting close again, but not close enough. Just slightly not close enough. Next lap, he's got to really keep it close. And then stay in front. Or he's got to do it on the last lap and then hope that Meraki gets a penalty. That's all he has to hope for. Or else this is not going to happen. Here goes Paul Diver. Is he going to send it? He's not. He locks up. He does actually make contact. Thomas has got no end plate. I just wanted to say, Thomas has no end plate. Don't know how he got that, but Thomas with no end plate. That is not helping his chances. It's up the inside. Paul Diver. Does he hold it? Yeah, look, no end plate. For Thomas, that's clearly... Maybe he made contact with someone. Because that's probably why he's a lot slower than his teammate. And now you've got Gleb in this situation really close to them. So we're going to have a 3-way fight for P6. Oh, Emma Bim first. Alright. Oh, Gleb almost losing the rear. Could Gleb end up in P6 in this fight? Paul Diver also has a 3-sec. And so Andrew with another one as well now. But I think Andrew just wants to finish in P9 and get these 2 points. Here we go. Let's finally look at these guys when they're on the straight. How much can Robert get close to Meraki? He's got to be very close. Oh, he's gaining a lot. He's not going to send it, but he's going to get close. Maybe on the exit he'll get him. We'll have to see. He doesn't. One more lap to go. And I think he misjudges the corner as well. We've still got a fight going on back here. Of these two. One more lap to go for the leaders as they cross the line. Here goes Paul Diver. Does he have enough to pass him this time? I don't think he does. He got a bad exit. I think Leclerc's got a chance. He's not using as much of it. Maybe saving some for the last lap. Of course, he knows Paul Diver won't have to do it. I think Leclerc's just got to get past and hope for the best. It's my first time being a team principal. I'm not saying it's your fault, bro. I'm saying you're doing a decent job considering you've got your team already into P5 and 6 when they've practically got no points. I'm saying you've done a good job, but you're just probably worrying that Thomas has got a end plate damage, and he's got, well, Legleb who could pass him. I mean, it won't matter if Paul Diver passes him. But yeah, you're doing well. Robert with another 3. That's practically it. I think that's it. Meraki with practically 0. It's not going to affect him. I mean, of course, if Robert has another incident, even Lyrian could pick up another place. But I think this could be it. I think this could be it. We'll keep it pinned so we can go over the line together. Of course, these guys just only starting the lap. They're going to get lapped almost. Nah, I'm joking. They're not. But as they go down the back straight anyway, Robert won't be close enough, I don't think. Oh, Robert almost losing the rear. Legleb gets a 3 sec. That's not going to help his chances. So now Thomas has nothing to worry about. But these 3 probably... But now Legleb wants this position. He was going to inherit it normally, but now he needs to go and fight for it. How much ERS does he have compared to him? Doesn't have a lot. He doesn't have a lot. It won't matter if Thomas loses these positions, I don't think. But let's turn our attention back to the front. It's been a pretty dominant race. They've had a great fight, these two. But as they come to the end of this one, round the final corner, Marakidon is going to win in Cota with Robert not far behind. Of course, he had the 2 3-second penalties. He is going to end up in P2. Lyrian is going to end up in P3. Alizzi P4. He's going to get dropped down in the championship. Lyrian will probably take P2. Paul Diver is still fighting with Thomas here. Let's have a look at this fight. It won't really matter anyway, because of course Thomas hasn't got a penalty. Paul Diver does. Is contact going to be made? Oh, something's happened to Legleb. Legleb's lost the position. And is Andrew going to hold it? No, I don't think he will. Paul Diver up the inside. Thomas round the outside. It's a drag race to the finish. Thomas is going to keep it anyway. Wow, what a fight, man. Andrew to the line. Legleb takes it back. What a race, man. Bro, why did I get an ad on the last lap? Yeah, sorry, man. Wildcat is going to come to the end of this one as well to take a point for the team. But yeah, really well done. What a fight for these guys. Salty manages to hold on for 5 and Thomas in 6th. Insane racing for these guys. And of course, if we check the championship standings, that is going to mean... Of course, that's going to mean that Meraki boosts up into the top, and then I think Lyrian will possibly take 2nd. Yeah, I think he might do. No, I think he'll still be in 3rd. But yeah, crazy racing by these guys. Which call do I need to go into now? Oh, Robert's here already. Nice. Good to know. These guys join me. But yeah, crazy race, guys. Insane racing for these guys. But yeah, we are going to do the podium celebration in a second. So let me switcheroo it over. Yep, let's switch it over to the overlay of the media. But yeah, there we go then. Let's have a look at, I mean, apparently the driver of the day was given to Lyrian. Fair play. That is, but yeah, great race by these guys. Of course, Meraki in P1, Robert P2, Lyrian in P3, Alizzi P4, Salty P5, Thomas in P6, Paul Diver P7, Legleb P8, Andrew P9, Wildcat P10, Tinzo P11, and Josh in P12. So in a second we can get this call going. We can get this podium interview on the road. So who do we have? We have 2 drivers. Who are we missing? Potato, who are you in game?
Marky. Or about Jay.
Got it. Okay. So we're just missing Lorian. We'll wait for him. and then we'll get this going. But yeah, well done guys, you had a great battle out there.
Thank you.
Alright, here we go. Lyrian is here now. Alright, cool. So then, guys, let's start off with the man who inherited P3 from his teammate, of course, having that 3-second penalty, but originally was in front anyway, dragging his teammate along, but then they switched around after the first pit stop. Lyrian in P3, how do you think you did, man?
Honestly, qualifying is what cost us, me and my teammate, the most. I invalidated second to last corner, and yeah, so I started right at the back. It was fun fighting through the thrills on the first lap, and then yeah, me and Lizzie, we tried, but can't lie, man. Both Meraki and Robert were just on a different flipping planet today. So there was no chance in beating us beating them, but overall, third and fourth, I mean, for the Constructors' Championship, it's what's more important for us as well. So, yeah, looking good. Obviously, Wildcat, I think something happened to him, and Vi didn't show up today. So, for us, for the Constructors, is more important.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you gained a decent amount of points in the Constructors. I mean, I remember in quali, of course, you guys, a lot of people were invalidating considering the grip was quite low. Of course, that was probably a reason why you both were bumped down. But yeah, I mean, the game gave you driver of the day considering you went from, I'm pretty sure, further down to the highest up. I think you gained 6 positions. So yeah, really well done, man. Great drive to get back into it. So yeah.
Appreciate it. So thank you so much.
Yeah, who do you want to like contribute your win to or whatever?
Today, obviously, shout out to my TP Verstappen, Lizzie, and shout out to both Robert and flipping Meraki Don as well. Can't believe he won it today, but it is what it is. We'll fight through next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Just one more question. Did you think you had the pace to contend with them if you weren't so far back?
Look, in all honesty, if me and Lizzie were higher up, because if my quali lap would have put me P3, so if I was with them from the start, then I definitely would have been there fighting. Plus, I could have had the chance to get P2, who knows? But it is what it is. I'll just take the podium for the time being. You never know, Lizzie might even be able to get his penalty removed, so I'm not fully content just yet with my results, so we'll see.
Yeah, alright, man. Well, really well done for the P3 for the Haas team. So yeah, now we'll move on to the man in P2. Robert, man, how do you think you did?
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. I wasn't expecting to be on the podium this race, especially with my teammate out the race. This has never been a good track for me, and the pace was good, so I'm happy.
Yeah, nice. I mean, you had a huge battle with, of course, Rakidon like the whole race, and then, of course, when you got the undercut, you were in front, you did the dummy, you got the undercut, you gained 3 seconds, but then, of course, when Meraki chased you down, once he got through, he was sort of, I mean, you were still in his DRS, but then you just got those 2 3-second time penalties that, of course, just pretty much lost it for you.
Yeah, that was it was an interesting 10 laps though. As soon as we pit, when I saw him come out the box, I thought it'd be a battle into turn 1, and he was 3 odd seconds behind. I got stuck behind those McLarens, whereas Meraki didn't seem to have such trouble. I think that lost me about 5 to 8 tenths.
Yeah.
And his pace was just quicker on the hards. I mean, I don't want to blow my own trumpet. I think I had the advantage on the mediums, but when it was that last stint, he just every lap he'd gain 2, 3, 4 tenths on me, and it makes a difference over that stint.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not bad for the Alpine team, considering, of course, you didn't have Vid with you here today, but still decent points. 18 points. Not bad. Or it might have been more. Do you get a point for pole or not?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I wasn't even expecting the pole either, to be fair. I mean, Maraki's been arguably the quickest driver all season, and when I saw him put his lap up, I thought, Jesus, there's absolutely no way I'm getting anywhere near that. And even on the out lap, it was like a skating rink, so I thought I was going to be nowhere near the front.
Yeah, I think what gave the upper hand to you, because of course Meraki went out earlier than people. Although he did 2 out laps, I think he did his lap, maybe started his lap, I think, before you. So of course you had the track at its driest, which might have also aided you in getting that pole position. But yeah, P2, good race, good points. Yeah, who do you want to like maybe shout out or contribute your podium to?
I mean, obviously, you guys doing the comms, Wildcat, and everyone sorting out the league is great. But mainly, I think Alpine, my team, and Meraki as well. I mean, if he hadn't put up such a fight, I wouldn't have had the pace that I did that race. It always helps me having someone right there to push me along, and there's no way I could have done as good as I did without him right up behind me the whole time, and then scampering away at the end as well.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, really well done then. So we will now move on to the winner of the race, Meraki. Man, how do you think you did?
I think I did better than I thought I was gonna do coming in, but I mean, yeah, I did good.
Yeah, nice. I mean, considering P2 in quali, not too bad. You had a good provisional pole at one point, and then it got like taken away, and then it got it back, and then just down and out in P2 off the start, just trailing Robert. You were battling, and then of course you lost 3 seconds because of the undercut that of course Robert was able to do, but then you brung it back because like Robert did say, you were like magical on those hard tyres, really pushing it to the max, and you were overtaking some of the guys that hadn't pitted yet really fast as well, which meant when you'd caught up to him you could overtake him with ease and just drive off. So yeah, really good for you.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is, but it's just like anytime I'm racing, like my first stint, it's like horrible. Like I just can't do anything, but it's always that second stint where I'm on it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you've also just bagged, I think, top of the standings as well by passing Lizzie, because of course he was P4. You managed to get into that position, but yeah, now topping the points with not too many rounds to go, still a few to go. But yeah, really well done. Who would you like to like contribute or shout out your win to?
I'd like to give a shout out to you, of course, commentating, and then Verstappen when he was here, but then he left midway. But shout out to you, shout out to Robert. You know, he put up a fight. You know, he's normally not up there all the time, but when he's there, it's fun because I know he knows how to do things and how to race. So it's kind of like it was more fun for me. And then just shout out to like Wildcat and the governor for allowing us to come and race and have fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Really good race. I mean, it was quite action packed. There was a lot of trains everywhere and people were overtaking lots and lots. But yeah, thank you guys for Div 1 of Cota, and not long now, and we will see you for Div 2. Thank you guys, and we will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. You too. Good job.
Cheers.
Meraki,
What's up?
I'll be so real with you, Jay. You know I could have.
Y'all had no pace. No, both of you guys had no pace the entire race.
No, you know what it was though. You know what it was. I'll be real.